In today's episode, I'm going to give you 25 business ideas you can be able to start to get that extra income. Maybe for your future retirement fund or even for your expenses. As you know, the cost of living is going up and up each and every now and then. And that's why today I've decided to share with you these 25 business ideas, and especially for women who are over 45 years and above. Because this is whereby you are almost nearing going for your retirement. You need that extra money, maybe what you get as an income, it is not enough for your expenses. And these side businesses, most of them, they are practical, they have worked, because some of them I do myself, and they have proven to be very good businesses, whereby you can be able to start even while you are working on that full-time job, or maybe at that period whereby you are not having that job. And without further ado, we have got business idea number one. You can be able to teach that class. If you've been having that background of being a teacher, you can be able to start teaching people either online or even physical classes. There are so many things you can teach. If at all you've got that knowledge, experience, or even the skills of teaching, either physical or virtually. And this is one of the best way you can be able to make that extra income. People are looking for people who can teach maybe their children English, and this is one of the most lucrative business you can start or a job you can do. It will require a few of your hours, and mostly when it comes to payment, that one will depend with whether you are teaching the adults, whether you are teaching the children, or you are teaching maybe a regular class, like people who are looking to get to know that other language. And these are some of the most lucrative businesses you can start out there. Our business idea number two, it's making those handmade crafts. If you can be able to start making those handmade crafts like jewelry, bracelets, we've got the Kenyan bangle, which people really love. You can start selling them out there. And this is a job you can be able even to do maybe later in the evening after work, or while you're somewhere resting, or you can even set aside some hours whereby you can be making those jewels, you can be making those bracelets, you can be making those handcraft made product and be able to sell them maybe on your social media, like in TikTok, like on your Facebook marketplace, and so many other places, even the word of mouth, providing you are making those special edition pieces, people will come for them, and you'll be able to earn that extra income out of there. Business number three is whereby you can be able to start coaching. Like now here I am doing that coaching of how people can be able to make money, how they can be able to earn that extra income, and be able even to build their wealth. This is one of the things you can be able to teach people about personal finance, about mental health, even issues about life. Because there are so many things guys out there would need somebody who would like to coach them through so that they can be able to know how to go on with their real life, each and every day struggles. And these are the lucrative businesses out there. As a woman, aged 45 and above, you can be able to start because you've got that life experience. You have gone through the life, and you know, maybe in between somewhere you had come across a struggle whereby you are not able to go through until maybe you looked for a mentor, you looked for a coach, or even that consultant. And you are able to be guided, and from there, you could make it through. And you see, when you guide people on these issues like financial literacy, they are able even to absorb some of these things because they are never taught in school. Our business idea number 6 is poultry farming. When it comes to poultry farming, there are so many things you can do about poultry. You can deal with meat. Those are either broiler or even the traditional chicken, whereby you can grow them for meat and be able to sell them in that space. Then you can also be able to produce eggs, whereby you can decide whether it is the eggs you're going to sell to the market, or you are going even to produce those one-day-old chick. Because you can decide to sell chicks, you can decide to sell eggs, or you can decide to sell meat when it comes to poultry. You just choose one, and then you'll be able to start that business and be able to provide these services and this product to people. It is one of the best lucrative business you can do, because when it comes to food market is always ready, And meat is one of the best food people normally consume. It is one of the best business you can start as a woman there who is 45 and above. So like me, I do those Sportly. I've been doing them for quite a while, almost a decade now. And it is one of the best business if you are out there looking for extra income. It is one of the best business right so far I've done. The business idea number 7, there is also the issue of whereby you can sell something. In this case, you can sell clothes, you can sell shoes, you can sell kitchen appliance, you can sell electronics gadget. There are so many things you can start selling if at all you don't have that job, or maybe you are looking for something which can bring you some extra income. When it comes to clothing, you can decide whether to sell the second hand or even look for the new ones. And you can be able to source them within. And as you grow, you'll be able even to know how you're going to source your items and be able even to do the e-commerce. E-commerce is another business side hustle which you can also be able to start while you're still working on your full-time job, because this one doesn't require you much. It only requires you to be able to identify what is it that you can be able to sell in the market. That is what we call a niche or niche. And when you specialize on that niche, you can be able now to bring about your product and be able to offer to people out there in the market. It's only that you have to organize for the people who will be shipping the product for you, or where maybe you'll be distributing your product from. The next business idea number 8 is whereby you can become a consultant. At the age of 45 and above, most of us, we've got a lot of experience on maybe what we've been doing previously. And this is whereby you can be able to be consulted by people on what you did. You'll be able to have that consultant firm. You can be able to nurture people on career-wise, how to be able to provide the internet services in their big real estates. And these are some of the most lucrative businesses you can be able to start when you become a consultant, because you'll be able to give that first experience you have and expatriates to other people out there, and especially to small businesses who are looking to grow their businesses, who are looking forward to know how to grow their businesses. You become a consultant to them and you'll be paid your money. And this is a very lucrative business you can be able to do after that age of 45 and above, because you need something to do. You need to start to know how to integrate with the market out there so that you can be able to cover some of these opportunities which are out there. They are looking for people to exploit them. And if at all you can exploit them, there is no hassle. You can major in them, you can create that income, and you can also even create that business. You can also create that job for yourself and get that extra income. You'll be able to save, be able to invest, and also you'll be able to continue growing your wealth. Instead of staying maybe at home, you don't have anything you're doing, and you'll be able to create this job even for others. The next business idea number 9, giving services when it comes to cleaning. Ladies are very good when it comes to cleaning. You can be looking maybe for those jobs whereby you can be able to clean offices. You just require those detergent and maybe a few people to help you. Like you can employ like 2 people in the beginning. You can be able to acquire those offices space to clean people's houses and even sites. These construction sites, most of the people, they require people to clean for them after they are finished or what they have been doing, like building. And there are so many things. There are so many other places you can also source for cleaning, because cleaning business is a big business and it doesn't require you much. If at all you've got that time, you can be able to exploit the cleaning business. Our business idea number 10, this is where you can start the courier services or delivery. Like nowadays, people they are buying online. When people purchase product or services online, they need somebody to deliver for them. And this is where guys are getting opportunity of, you can have, maybe you have got that car, you don't use it mostly. You can be able to start with that vehicle to be able to be delivering products which are being bought by people. Another business idea you can start here is become a social media manager. when you talk of social media manager, this means you can be able to manage other people's account, especially online and especially the small businesses, because most of the small businesses, they are looking for people who can manage their social media presence and be able to do some of the jobs there which are required by these businesses. If you are very good in management, this is one of the best business or job you can start looking for out there. You just get to start on this social media platform. You can start on maybe on Facebook. You can start somewhere else like in Instagram, and you just be there getting to know these businesses, pitching your job, and you'll be able to get the social media management job, which are very, very much recruitive, and you'll be able to work in the comfort of your home at any time, because this one doesn't require you any particular time. The next job you can also start at that age as a woman of 45 is becoming a VA. VA means virtual assistants. Being a virtual assistant, it will require you to be able to be a very good organizer also. You know how to organize things. You can be able to do email marketing. You can be able to get reads with emails for the client. And you can be able to schedule if it's appointment. And this is one of the best jobs. Upscale yourself or scale yourself and be able to acquire this job. You can take several businesses whereby you can be able to handle their accounts. And these jobs are normally found in like Upwork, Fiverr, we have got Flex job, and many other. They'll give you the VA job. The other job you can start doing here is being a freelancer. Maybe you have been in the workforce, you know, you have been doing your things there, like you have been doing emailing, or maybe it's a hobby like lighting. If you got a hobby like lighting, you have got a skill like graphic design, if you got a web development skill, or even software applications, these are some of the things you can do as a freelancer to people or to businesses out there. These are recruitive jobs, then they are available. It's only that you have to source for them, but being a freelancer, it's one of the best jobs you can start at the age of 45. And in fact, when you go to these sites or websites like LinkedIn, you can be able to get those jobs. You can start pitching for those jobs and you'll get them. And these are the jobs you can start doing at this era and time. Provided you are ready to learn, provided you are ready to upskill your skills, you can do these jobs. So guys, there are so many things you can make extra income on in this world. The next job you can do here is creating content. You can be able to create content for these social media, whereby they are giving even that good return. Like when you get into YouTube content making, if you get to Facebook creating content there, you get to create on TikTok, you get to create on Instagram, you get to create even making your own blog. These are some of the most lucrative business jobs you can do out there. What you need to do is only to just organize yourself, look for that time, if it is 2 hours, 3 hours, and you can even start with 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, and you see how you can be able to develop with that issue of time. Because the more time you give yourself for it, each and every day, the more you become an expert, the more you become an experienced content creator, the more you'll get that time to do them. It will become a flow. These are some of the businesses out there people are doing, and why not you? And especially creating content, because you can create content on anything in this world. You know, in this channel, we talk about creating wealth, and we know that very well. Those people who are financially independent, they have got more than 5 sources of income. And getting these source of incomes, it will require you to do something. It will require you to work, it will require you to have a job, it will require you to have that side business, so that you can be able to have this passive income through this source of income. And most of the source of income nowadays, they are online. There is also affiliate marketing, which you can do online. There is e-commerce. There are so many things you can do online. Now, the next business or job you can start here is becoming an event organizer. You're able to organize those functions whereby people will be able to have all the services from you. They are not done daily, so it is something maybe mostly done over the weekend, maybe at the end of the month, or those days which are set maybe when they come. And this is one of the best and lucrative business or job you can give for yourself. So if you're very good, you can be able to organize an event. If you can be able to panga that market is there, and this is the job. As a lady who is above 45, you can be able to start it. And you see how it will be, because this is a very lucrative business. And it will depend with the services you give out, because the word of mouth and referrals, they normally sell someone's business so well. It's only that you have to be very good in it. You have to know the rope of the business. I've got a full ebook which shows how you can be able to start those side hustles, and also the side hustles which can suit you. There are so many side hustles you can be able to start, and with that book you can be able to get any business which suits you. If you're still there and you're watching this video, don't forget to subscribe. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe down there. There is like a button down there. It is the subscribe button. Just press it, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, so that whenever I upload a video, you are the first one to get it. Our next job you can be able to start here is if you got that bookkeeping and accountant, balance sheets, the books, the taxes organized for their businesses. You know, most of the people in the businesses, they don't have time for doing this. So if you have got love for numbers, you can start that bookkeeping and accounts consultancy, and you'll be able to be working for people's business, doing for them those balance sheets, those income report, end of the year report, monthly report. Businesses are looking for those services. Bookkeeping is one of the most in demand services by the businesses. And I know most of us women, we have been working as accountant. We know how to do these maths. We know how to calculate these numbers. I'm not one of them. Mine is to provide you with the internet services. If you need that internet services provision, this is one of the best lucrative business or side hustle you can start out there. Providing internet for people's houses, for people's office, for people, each and everywhere people need that internet services. It is one of the most lucrative business you can start. It's a job you can do, and giving and providing internet services to people, it's one of the most lucrative business or job you can start out there here in Kenya. Whatever you are trained in, whatever is your skill, whatever is your hobby, whatever is your interest, there is so much you can do about with that. It is enough to monetize that with extra income and have that money, be able to save, have that income, be able to do investment, and have that income, be able to maybe to pay for your debt, to pay for your house mortgage, pay for your children's school fees, develop yourself. Because there are so many things you can do when it comes to developing yourself. You can develop yourself by learning, going back to class, by experiencing, by also hobby, also having that interest. And these are some of the things which you're supposed to be doing, so that you can be able even to develop yourself, to be able to gain more experience, be able to gain more knowledge, and also to keep your mind sharp. And also you don't want to be left behind. And also you want to earn that extra income. And if at all there are good opportunities out there to earn that income, why not? Continue and earn that income. If at all you feel strong, you've got the energy, you feel you can work, and you need that extra income, you can make your life better, and even better, more better for your future being. Because here we are looking forward for our retirement. When it comes to retirement, you need this bag. You need to have, your expenses will be there with you. You need at least to have that income coming your way. And the more the income you get, the more the investment you can be able to have, and the more the passive income you can get maybe later in future for your well-being. You can also start this business of writing books. This is the right time. This is the high time you can write a book. This time you can be able to create those products, you can be able to create those books, you can be able to create those e-learning courses, and you'll be able to get that extra income. So creating digital products, it's one of the best job you can start out there. Digital products, which you can be able to sell out there, which will earn you income forever, if at all you just write it once. If you write one book, I'm very sure you can write even the next one, even the next one. It's only that you have to choose which topic or what is it that you would want to cover in that book. Yes, and you can write that book according to your experience, something you know very well. You can teach them through a course, through an online course. Maybe it is about financial literacy. You can take them through a course. There are so many people who are doing so, and teaching people about financial literacy. It is one of the best things you can teach to our children. As I told you earlier, women, we are the people who are supposed to be teaching our children. And this is one of the laws we are given by the good book of the Bible. Teach your children. Our next job you can do here is being able to cook. Are you a good cook? If you can be able to cook that food, there is what we call the outside catering, the guys who give out those services of food in the event, in occasions, whereby you can be able to provide foods which are homely made and be able to be paid as a job. It's a lucrative business. In fact, here in Kenya, you can be able to start cooking for event. I normally see when you're going for things like graduations, there are guys who come there with the food and they sell that food to the people who are graduating and their family. This is a very lucrative area. You can be able to make a lot of money when it comes to events which are being organized there and you're providing food for them. So if you know how to cook, outside catering is one of the best things you can do because you'll be able to provide home-made food and people really like that food. You know our traditional food, you can be able to provide that food to people who are organizing events like graduation, ceremonies like weddings, things like when it comes to, even in female, even ratios, we normally look for those services. And if you are that lady aged between 45 and above, this is a recruitive business. This is a recruitive job you can be able to start and be able to be doing it. So there are so many openings when it comes to food. You can be able to cook maybe for those people who are on special nutrition, on special diet. There are guys who are given some menu to be able to be eating this particular food at a given time. And this is one of the best things right now people are doing because you can be able to prepare that food to people and be taking it to their home prepared meals. Guys, they like this food, and especially at the old age, you know, you don't just eat anything. You have to have that diet which is well made, which is well prepared, and if you can take that opportunity, it is a great opportunity you can be able to exploit out there, preparing food for people. The next business also you can start here is if you know how to bake. There are so many things you can bake: sweet cookies, sweet breads, cakes. People cannot finish the event without a cake. Cakes are really in demand. And if you can start that business, if at all you got that passion of baking cake, you can start providing those services of which are required by people. When it comes to food, you can never go wrong because food is always in demand. We are 7 billion people in this world and each and everyone has to eat. So why not prepare the food? It is one of the business when it comes to food where it cannot fail you because people have to eat on a daily basis, whether they've got money or they don't have money, whether they've got income to spend or they don't have income to spend. So food is one of the best business you can do, and especially if you're that 45 and above and a lady. This is a great opportunity you have out there. Our next job which you can start as a 45-year-old lady and above, you can start that online tutoring. You teach people maths, you teach people English, you teach people languages, how to start their businesses, your business coach, you teach people how to go about their mental wellness, be able to know about financial literacy. You coach them about business, you coach them about finance, personal finance, you coach them about life in general. There is also the issue of health and fitness. There are those people who would want maybe to lose weight, they want to gain weight. You can also take people through on online tutorial. And there are so many things you can do online when it comes to teaching. So guys, there are so many jobs you can do out there. It just requires your time. It requires your motivation. It requires what is it that is driving you. And also you require that extra income. Ultimately, everyone would want to have that extra income and be able to even invest that money maybe for your future retirement, for your future well-being, for your children's school fees, for your welfare. It is one of the best things when you know that you've got peace of mind because you're financially independent. When it comes to you are able to keep something aside and now it is bearing fruit at the old age. So guys, take that initiative. Instead of looking for work, why don't you create one? Create one for yourself, and from there you can be able to start. And when you start, you never know. You can move up to a Novena land. Magic happen. Don't stay there on the comfort zone and complaining and telling people there is no money, while others are making this money. So guys, look for something to do among these jobs, among these side hustles I've given. I'm very sure one or two you can get and pick them and learn with them and be able to start that business right now. Because at the end of the day, they are rewarding. Business is rewarding, even though it is risky. Starting that small, you never know. It might take you to a place whereby you didn't know you could get. And before I forget, don't forget to subscribe down below. And if you have really liked this video, give it a thumb up. And thank you for watching. Let's meet on the other side.